And if you don't relate to that, then it has to be related to something, right? And so this is from you. Like, you can't fucking
You
deny
still think I'm talking shit about you, or
you can't fucking deny this. Because look, check, wait, I'll find you, you can find you right now. I'll find it. Wait, activated my data. Okay, check. Like, at one point I messaged you like, yo, let's meet or something like this. And this was your fucking answer, man. Wait, what the fuck was this? Wait, were you drunk or something?
Shrooms.
Oh, shrooms.
This was definitely shrooms.
Like, it basically, like, I don't know, it's kind of saying fuck you.
No.
Yeah. or like, always like, I'm super busy, like here you say rip. But I want to go out here. I can't do this, so yeah, I'll go to bed or rip. What the fuck is it supposed to
Don't
be?
you know rip is rest in peace?
Yeah, why would you say that?
Because everybody uses it all the time.
Like, when you're going to bed, you say rip.
Yeah, okay, with the context.
No, I don't know. I was asking you, like, you want to
right.
go out or something.
I know. No, I was like, but I didn't do that well. I was like, rip.
Oh, for the math test. Yeah, but I remember once asking you, like, you want to go out or something, or on something, you're like, no, I'm busy, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, rip. And I was like, this has to mean something.
Yeah, rip is like, well, or like, you're, fuck, you know, it's like, oh no, I fucked up my test. It's like a rip, you know.
Okay.
Everybody uses it, dude, like.
Okay, so you didn't blame me for the pictures. You have nothing against me, but there's something going on.
What?
I
swear I don't know.
There's something going
Okay,
on.
what did you mean by then when you were misjudging me?
Because I thought, like, the pictures you took, I thought that you blamed them on me, and I was sure about it.
I know you were sure. I don't know why.
I was so fucking sure, and then
Did you talk to enough people that you're not sure?
No, at one point I was like, okay, fuck this. Like, everyone would tell me the same thing, but like, I didn't tell people, like, you know, pass it, you know, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But then what?
You even asked Sophie.
Yeah, I asked her.
Yeah, and she had no clue what you're talking about.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, at one point I posted a Snapchat on Snapchat right now. I was like, yeah, I didn't do that, but I put a camera photo, right? Just to make it, if it happened, people will understand. If it didn't happen,
I don't check Snapchat.
Yeah, people would just be like, oh, okay, it's something not for me, right? Do think of that. But I honestly think, like, at one point you're pissed on something, because if it's not that, like, I really think, because I saw it, right?
You saw me what?
I saw you being pissed at one point.
When?
And I have the feeling that you're talking shit about me. Like, for example,
why do you
again,
think that?
same example. Remember when I told you, that girl on Christmas, right? That my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked you last time as well. Like I told you that, like.
Okay, Paul, why do you think I'm talking shit about you?
No. But look, listen to this. What I told you was, what did I tell you?
Yeah, you told me about the girl.
Yeah, that I met the girl, we smoked some cigarettes, we went around, and everything was closed. We didn't find anything, went back home.
Yeah, okay.
Like, something like this. And, like, there was nothing wrong with this, right?
No.
Like, those, like...
What's your point?
Like, yeah, and my point is that, like, after that, I don't know, I think you talked shit about me, you made shit up, and, like, you edit stuff, you took that, what I told you, right? And you added your own, like, bullshit, and told people stuff like this. And also with other stuff, like, for example, I don't know, like, anything, like, we do, or, like, we smoke some weed or something, I don't know, a cigarette. And, like, you find
I
something...
smoked weed with tons of people. I smoked cigarettes
Yeah,
with tons
I know,
of people.
but I think you're talking shit about me.
Why?
I
Why
don't
do
know.
you think
I
that?
think that because everything I tell you, everything that happened, and it's nothing bad, it's like normal stuff, right? And absolutely nothing bad can be interpreted bad. I have the feeling that someone takes it and adds bullshit to everything to make it look bad, like really bad.
So why is this me?
Because you were like, I remember at the beginning of the year, we were like best friends, hanging out all the time and stuff like this, right?
Yeah. And then what happened was you started telling me about something that was going on. You remember that?
Yeah, but...
And how I wasn't telling you something?
Yeah, you told me I'm accusing you. I never accuse you. I was like...
Paul, listen for 1 minute. Listen for 1 minute. This was like, I don't know, November, December, right? And you were saying...
Wait, what is November, December?
What I'm going to say now.
Okay.
Right? There was something going on. You were like, yeah, something's going on, right?
Yeah.
And then...
No, there was October.
Okay, October. Sometime early in the year, right?
Yeah, early in the year.
And then, and you were like, yeah, Vasil, there's something you're not telling me. Right? There's like, you know something, but you're not telling me. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you everything I know. It was the whole Yari thing, and I don't even know.
Yeah, with the money.
It was like
I asked
you were telling me how Yari was talking shit about you. and then you were telling me how I know something, but like I already told you everything I knew. The only time Yari talked to me was at one time at the beginning of the year, which you know.
With the money.
Yeah.
You told me like 3 times that he talked to you about the money, 3 different times on 3 different occasions.
Yeah, that was maybe before.
You know
that
what, this
MIP.
the DP1. You never told me that in MIP. And then like when I asked Yari.
No. But he only talked to me once. That one time. Yari didn't come talk to me about the money with you like more than one time. That was only that one
But that's
time.
what you said. You said like in the first beginning of the year, I was like, yo, I heard Yari saying this about you. And then later when it was a party, I think, you were like, yo, careful, Yari hates you. He said
okay, okay, that's not what I mean.
No, but then I talked to Yari and he said like, dude, I only mentioned that like 3-4 weeks after that happened. That might be 5. He never mentioned it in DP1. That's what he told me.
Of course. Why would he say that he mentioned this year?
But he did mention it.
Yeah, but he forgot probably.
Man, it's like if he's talking shit about me and you don't know, that means he's only talking shit about me.
What if he isn't talking shit about you I'm not talking shit about you, and nobody's talking shit about you?
But
or maybe it's some random person who none of us know.
wait, but did you do that? For example, that's one example I remember with the girl I told you about, my friend, right?
No, I didn't. Why would I? What would I say?
I don't know. You make some shit up.
Okay, why?
That's my point. Why?
I don't know, because I didn't. Okay, why do you... Okay, I don't know what the fuck you and Yari have, but I don't know why I would talk shit about you.
Like, Yari explained me, when I talked with Yari, and when he explained me, he was super pissed on the thing with the money, right? Which I actually, like, didn't owe him anything, and I was like, dude, if you remember right, I don't owe you anything.
Okay, but that was
so
long ago,
then we talked about it, and in the end he was like, yeah, okay, it's cool, you don't owe me anything, I was a retard back then. And he said that, right?
Okay.
But then, why the fuck did you, like, you told me, like, Yari is talking shit about you, like badly, not like, oh, he owes me money.
When?
Like, DP1, you were like, Yari owes me money, right? Yari said about me that I owe him money, right?
Yeah, but that was...
But he didn't say it like this, like, oh, I'm angry at him because he owes me money. He said it, like, badly, like he stole money from you, like, he edits shit up to that, like, you told me that at the beginning.
Like September or something.
Yeah, but still, when I talked to him, he didn't say that, he said something else, and that's not okay. Because this means he changed it when he talked to me, and when he talked to the other people. And plus, he was super sure, and he said, like, I didn't mention it this year, right? And that's I don't know. And plus, I keep thinking that, I don't know. Like that's why I also thought you're talking shit about me, because like after we stopped hanging out, right? But at one point we stopped hanging out. Yeah. Yeah. So at one point we stopped hanging out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
because you were accusing me of
but
not telling you something.
Yeah, and so with that,
right?
like it was in the same time, like not in the same time, but like a few weeks later after you showed me the pictures, right? And
oh my God, okay. You told me how if you bring up the pictures, like
but can you not, please?
The pictures, okay. Right now, the pictures have nothing to do with anything.
No, I know, but okay, forget it. But still, when you showed me that, I just wanted to like tell you that it was in the same time we stopped hanging out, and it made sense because it doesn't make sense. Like it makes more sense that you.
Okay, you know why we stopped hanging out? Because you keep telling me how I was not telling you something. You remember that? You remember how you were like, yeah, Vasily, there's something you know, but you're not telling me. Yeah. And you kept repeating.
Oh wait,
right?
wait.
And so I was like, no, fuck this. And now you're telling me that I'm talking. Listen, now you're telling me that I'm talking shit about you, and it's not true. And back then, it wasn't true that I wasn't telling. I was telling you everything I knew. Okay. So now, if you're gonna keep telling me, why do you expect me to start hanging out with you?
You said you heard. I asked Sophie about this, right?
Okay.
Yeah, she said one thing. Before I told her anything, right?
Yeah.
Because I was like I think what I told her in the beginning, like at the very beginning, before I ever mentioned you, right? I only said that like I think someone did something.
And you mentioned me.
Yeah, at one point she asked me, well, a person like who'd be related to this, and I didn't know anyone else, right? Okay,
yeah, sure.
But
what did you ask her?
No, I asked her. I was like someone did something bad, right? And I think that person blamed me. So if that's true, you would know, right? Because everyone would know. And she told me, and in the end, I told her someone took pictures of her. I didn't say any name at all, right? And then she said something like, oh yeah, I heard something about that. And she said that people are sending it from one to another, right? That's what she heard at the beginning of the year, and she said that like again now because I mentioned it, she wants to know what happened, right? And I was like, I don't fucking know what it is. I saw that once for 10 seconds, right? And when someone showed me, but I never had that. I never like I have no idea, right? And that's why I asked you. I remember I asked you at one point if you send
Dude,
that
why
to
are you
anyone.
bringing that up?
But I don't know, but I think it's important at this point because like I thought I feel kind of involved now because you showed that to me. Like I never had it, but you showed it to me, and I think.
Dude, the only thing that's gonna happen now is if you bring this up, is now Sophie is gonna get pissed for this being a thing, and then there's big problems.
I think she was already pissed because she was pissed before I talked to her.
Because of this?
I think so. I don't know why. Yeah, it makes sense. It is because of this, but that thing she said that people are sending it from one to another. Like, was it actually through like digital?
No, that's the thing. That's why I don't know what you're talking about because I never sent this to people.
Okay, so no one ever had this except you. No one ever had this except you.
Yeah, no, I don't send it. It's stupid to send it.
Okay, yeah, that I agree with that. It would be fucking stupid.
You send it, then it's online, then it's retarded.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't. It's only on your computer. No one else had it ever.
And what's your point?
That you were the only one who ever had this, right? No one else had it.
Okay, what's your point?
This is my point. That you're the only one who had it, right? So we like.
Yes, the one. Yeah, what I showed you. Yeah. I don't know if anything else exists.
No.
What's your point? Okay. Yes. Okay. What's your point?
Okay, so you were the only one who had it, and how did she get to know that? Why did she get to know that? Before I tell her anything, she said that Vasya's group and people sending it from one to another. And that's what before I mentioned any names at all. I didn't mention anything. And I didn't even say what kind of pictures. I just.
Yeah, of course, because this was last year. Didn't I tell you Claire knew or Claire knew?
And Claire told people.
I don't know. The best thing to do is to literally just leave it and not even anything at all. Like, okay, listen, dude. I say yes, then you're like, what are you, why are you involving yourself in this if it has nothing to do with you? The fact that I showed you that has nothing to do with you. I can 100% guarantee you that.
Okay.
There is no way you were connected because I showed you for like 10 seconds. Okay? I fucking swear.
Okay, yeah.
There is no way you're connected to any of this.
Yeah, no, but I felt like, the way I thought this thing is, like, I saw Sophie pissed off, right? And she was pissed off at me with absolute no reason, right? And at one point, I don't know, she was...
Yes, so that's why you don't involve yourself, because if you're going to involve yourself, then she will be pissed at you for this as well.
No, but because of this, why else would she be pissed? Because, wait, one thing, so it was like, I don't know, biology class, right? And she took her phone, she took a photo with the blitz, right? Up to the finger in the notebook, so she has it on the phone. You don't do that because it's light, you can see it, right? And it makes sense.
She took a photo of what?
Of her notebook, of her notes, what she wrote in class, right?
Why don't you do that?
No, but she did it with the blitz, and you don't need
blitz.
the light.
Flash.
You know when it's the flash, yeah. It remained in this blitz. So
okay.
I said blitz. I don't
why,
know.
Why not use the flash?
Yeah, why use the flash when it's like light in the room? That's something you don't do. And she was pissed at me, and she was pissed, and she did that. So it made sense. It made sense to me that you blame the things that photos on me. Dude, it makes so much fucking sense. Why else would she be pissed at me, right? Think about it. Like, really.
I don't know. But why would we be...
That makes sense. Cause why, like, she did that. It's pretty obvious because no one does photos with the flash in a room like this with light.
Yes, I would do it because
why?
it's not light.
There is fucking enough light where you can see everything.
Yeah, but not if you take a picture. If you want to take an actual clear photo, which you can then zoom in a lot on the phone, you need a fucking flash. That's how fucking cameras work, dude. If you want to be able to see notes, which notes is small, right?
The way I saw it, I thought that you blame that on me, right?
Look, dude, look. If you're involving yourself, then she will be pissed at you, or whatever.
No, but I thought someone already involved me in it, and
no.
then
I can guarantee you, no. I don't know why. Look, dude. The reason we don't hang out anymore is because back then you were telling me how there was something I wasn't telling you, right? Remember that? And you kept telling me over and over.
I kept telling
and over
you. That's
again.
true. That's true.
It's true,
That
right?
really been
And right now, you keep telling me that I'm talking shit about you.
I think you're talking shit about me. And there's one more thing with Marcus. When I asked you if anyone else knew about this, right?
Yeah.
And when I asked you if Marcus knew, your reaction was like, fuck you, and you went away, right? And before, remember, I told you, I think someone said that I told this, like your secret, right, with the photos, to everyone else. And if I asked who, I didn't tell it to anyone. And I think you thought I told it to Marcus, right? But Marcus knew before, and that's fucking impossible because you got mad. Because there's no fucking wrong reaction.
I got mad because you were right now telling me the same stupid thing over and over again for half an hour, and I kind of went on my lunch. Look, okay, let's say everything you're saying is true. Okay, it's not, but let's say everything you're saying is true.
If everything I'm saying is true,
okay,
just realize what the fuck you're saying, right? It means you blame me for your shit, and that's quite like.
Yes. Okay. So now what? But it's not. That's my point. Because why would I blame you for the pictures? And even if I did blame you for any pictures which never happened, what's your point?
What's my fucking point, man? You don't do that. If you'd actually fucking do that.
Do what?
Like blame you for the photos you took.
I'm not blaming you. That's my point.
No, but you said if.
Yes.
And you said if, and then what? What do you mean then what? If you actually do that, then it's fucking. It's like a bad thing. Like dude.
Exactly. My point is, you see your reaction? It's so unrealistic. Why would I do it? Why? Because
if someone else would said it, and then people would get pissed on you, you're the one.
Okay, but people aren't pissed at me.
Yeah,
and if people are pissed at me, why would I blame you?
Because you would think that I was the one who said it, but I was.
No, you weren't.
Exactly, I never said anything.
Yeah. So what's the problem? Okay, look, dude. Let's say that people are not pissed at me, first of all.
Okay.
Right? Go step by step, okay? People are not pissed at me.
Okay.
But in your idea that they were.
But they're pissed at me.
They're not pissed at you. Who's pissed at you?
I don't know. People in general, like the whole school seems pissed at me.
Okay, people are not pissed at you. I mean, I'm pissed at you because you keep telling me this, okay, but that's a different matter. Okay. So let's say.
Wait, one more thing. That's nothing with bullshit, but I just want to ask you if you ever said that. Like, remember at the beginning of the year when I was telling you about Natalia, right? Mm-hmm. Did you say that to everyone? Because that would have been like, I told you how I think of her all the time.
Yeah, why the fuck, dude? Why would I?
Yeah, that would have been fucking stupid. Didn't tell you.
No, I'm not that much of a dick, dude.
Okay.
Why would I do it? If you ask me, if you're telling me something, like if anybody tells me something and they ask me not to tell anybody, I will not tell anybody.
Okay, this is good because you think of me like an obsessed, I don't know. Like,
no, dude, no.
Because I was like, I think every single day I saw you, I was like, dude, I miss her. I like her.
Whatever.
But yeah.
And so let's say people were pissed at me, but they're not. Okay. If they were pissed at me, first of all, I wouldn't know what they were pissed at. Okay. But then let's say that it was because of the pictures, right? Okay. That means that Sophie would have come to me and would have been super pissed at me.
All right.
Right? Next step, no, never.
Okay.
Next step would be, I'm gonna go blaming you for something you never did. No, dude. Okay? That makes no sense, because at this point, Sophie would know it was me. Right? What if she thought it was you, then if you knew it was me or something, right? Maybe I don't know what the fuck, but then she would be pissed at me, so she'd come to me, and then there would be a whole other problems, but nothing ever involves you.
Okay.
So there's no reason for you to think that because I showed you this, I would now be pissed at you. Because first of all, nobody's pissed at me. Second of all, I 100% believe you that you didn't tell anybody, except for now that you went discussing, but whatever, that doesn't matter.
If I really thought you blame it on me, that's why I did it.
Why
would I want to, if I'm not involved in, why would I want to do that, right?
I understand.
I was pissed off. You have no idea how pissed off I was. I really thought, I was 100% sure you blamed me on that, and I was like, okay, fuck you, man, I blame me on this shit, right?
I literally just went through the whole process with you, right? I literally just told you, people aren't pissed at me, and if somebody was pissed at me, then if it was because of these pictures, then Sophie would be pissed at me, and she would be pissed at me. And there's no reason and no logical way how I would then blame you, right? Why? You have nothing to do with this.
Okay.
So my point is, and I 100% believe that you didn't tell anybody, right?
Okay.
So I don't think that even did. So even if people did suddenly get pissed, which if now people do suddenly get pissed, I would blame you, because now I would blame you. But my point is, I don't blame you because nothing ever happened.
What do you mean nothing ever happened?
no people never got pissed at me. My point right now is that this is the only logical way I can explain it to you, right? And so, honestly, the best thing to do is to just leave it, because I'm not pissed at you for anything that ever happened, because it's never happened, right? People never got angry at me, Sophie never came to talk to me or whatever, and there's no reason that I would blame you even if any of this did happen, even though it didn't. Okay. So you constantly bringing this up is getting us nowhere, because this is like, you logically understand that even if all of this happened, why would I blame you? Okay? Okay. So the reason that I'm pissed at you or whatever is because like back
the reason you blame me, like what I thought, it's because I would have somehow told people about it.
I know, but I told you 100%. I believe you that you didn't.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah.
And even if you did, that means that then people would have to get pissed and talk to me, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't know.
That's true.
Right? And never even know we did that, right? The reason that I'm pissed at you is because back in at the beginning of the year, you kept telling me how there was something going on, and I'm not telling you everything, even though I didn't even know what you were talking about, and I was telling you everything I knew with the you and Yari thing, because that's what I understood that you were talking about. And right now you're telling me that I'm talking shit about you, which isn't true.
Okay, this is what I thought, right?
I don't know why you think I'm talking shit about you. Okay, I can tell you I don't talk about you, I just whatever. Okay?
Okay. And also the thing I told you over summer, right? Remember how I explained it very detailed, like everything, how I like Natalia, and I kind of used to like Rebecca a little bit in MIT5.
Oh yeah, I remember.
But like
yeah,
like you didn't say that either, right? Like people already knew that, I think, but
no, I didn't. And look, I can guarantee you that all the girls knew. You know why? Because Rebecca told them. Or whatever, everything that was going on, this is how girls work.
But there was MIP5 anyway.
Exactly, that's my point. That's how girls work. Everybody knows everybody, right? Yeah. Gossip everywhere.
No, but after MIP5, I didn't talk to Rebecca at all.
Exactly. So my point is that even none of the girls give a fuck about it anymore. It's
I know.
Like I used to like Bea, right?
Yeah.
Once people knew, all the girls knew. Obviously, it's like they tell each other immediately.
No, I remember.
But this is in the past, so just forget about it. No, I didn't tell anyone. There's no reason I would.
No, but anyways, anyone knew. But if you tell them, I suppose you'd also like tell like a lot of other bullshit over, because you wouldn't have a reason to tell that, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So either you didn't tell, either you say it and you.
Yeah, but I didn't talk. They don't talk shit about it. I don't know why you think that.
Okay. All right. Man, it's been my entire fucking lunch talking with you.